Gaming. Is there a game I can attach? Factory. How do I say what game this is? Oh. Satisfactory. Okay. Save. Alright, I think I set it all up. There I go. Alright, we're going to... Wrong thing. There we go. Okay. That's muted, that's muted. Okay. Great. Alright. So, I am building my factory for the first time. Here we go. Show. I'm all set up. Probably gonna put it up here. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have like this lower floor. Hold on, this music's way too loud for me. So I think I'm gonna have the I don't know how to see chat over here. Anyway, I can't see YouTube chat. That's alright. We are gonna build this foundation here. I'm thinking I'm just gonna put like a bunch of storage up here. I'm out of plates. A creature is in the way. Oh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. Did not mean to kill it. Whoops. Oh no, no, he's stuck here in my factory. Thought I was gonna bury him. Alright. There we go. Let's see what I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, these trees are getting annoying. I don't have the chainsaw yet. I should go see if I can get that actually now. Screws have been making for a while, so maybe I have enough. I think it's over here. Yep. I definitely got enough wires. This freaking bird, man. Alright. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Let's come down here. This is offline. How do I make it online? Why? I am live. Okay. Nice. For some reason it was saying I was not live. That's weird. Hello everybody. I have viewers. I have some stuff I gotta do here. Okay. I just keep getting distracted. I need to get this frickin' chainsaw because I need to cut down these trees. I don't have enough screws. But I did make something to make screws. And they are storing them. Ah, yes. I have enough. Alright. How do I do this? No. There we go.
It's contractually mandated. Fun, fun, fun.
Alright. So now I gotta wait 2 minutes. How's my power situation? Oh, that's running low. Yeah, I killed a lot of my factory stuff, so I thought it wouldn't be eating up as much, but I guess it's eating a lot. I gotta get grass, but I've picked it all. Oh, there's some over here. what I might do is after I get the chainsaw is just try to... Oh, I can pick these up too. I didn't realize. I want to just load up on biomass because I'm going to be like knee deep in designing this factory, and I know that I'm going to be too ADD. I'm just going to forget about the fuel, so I need to just do this now. I'm grabbing it all. Oh, there's a bad guy. Can I just outrun him? Oh wait, it's echoing. It's back. All right. Just gonna turn this off because I cannot hear. So now I can make a chainsaw, probably. Okay, I made it. If I... Okay. Oh. I can't use it. Oh, I need biomass first. It's solid biofuel, that's what it is. Okay. Which I don't have any of that. I think I'm just gonna make myself some using the wood that I have. And then I'm gonna go on a tree cutting spree and cut down all these dang trees. Oh man, this takes forever. Oh, that means I should probably be making this for my burners instead as well. Instead of just the regular biomass. So what do I do first? Do I work on the fuel situation, or do I work on factory stuff? I think I have to work on this stuff first because it's going to power the whole factory. Okay, but now I can cut down trees, so maybe I should just do that, and I'll just use the biomass for now. Oh, that's cool. I'm a lumberjack. There it goes. Okay. Gotta remember to actually cut down the trees that are actually in my way. Oh shit. That was part of the big one. Okay. I didn't think I can cut it down, to be honest, but it helps a lot. I got so much wood. Alright. Let's see if I can cut this little thing. Alright, anything that's on the edge of my foundation's gotta go. Oh, I can just pick that up. Cutting down trees. I'll leave that one. I don't really care. Probably these guys. Maybe the ones that are like here. A lot of wood and leaves, that's for sure. This is good. It's good. Alright. So, now I got a bunch of wood. So, I'm just gonna get rid of this, because this is not gonna work anymore. Alright, I'm gonna use this to be like my biomass fuel factory thing. Oh, I got too much in my inventory. What don't I need? Oh wait, I can drop off the biomass at least. I can do some of that. There you go. Alright, I just don't know where to begin, I guess. I need something that's gonna manage all of my biomass production. I don't like that. Okay. I got this tree in the way. Alrighty. Okay. So, I actually like the idea of doing this. It's very cool. Like an off ramp and an on ramp. Alright, I need a place to put any of the wood or biomass that I have. So that means I need storage. Or not wood, wood or leaves. So this can be like the input for, oh, that didn't go away. Let's say this is the input for wood. This is just for my wood. Ah, I don't like that. Okay. Wood. Wood comes out. And it gets constructed into a biomass. Okay. Wait. Anything can go into this, right? Because both wood and leaves get turned into biomass. And if they both get turned into biomass, then it doesn't matter where they come from, right? Let me just double check. Make sure that it is biomass. Well, it's biomass leaves and biomass wood. Oh, I see. Well, let me see. Does this is there a distinction? There is. Why aren't these just the same? That kind of sucks. Okay, so I am going to have two separate ones. Okay. So wood, leaves. Or vice, yes. Let's do wood here. Let's do leaves here. And then together, they should get merged. Where is it? Merger. So merge and merge. Should I make this closer? This feels like it takes up too much space. There we go. Okay, so they merge, and they should go into another constructor, which instead builds the biomass logs thing. Okay. The solid biofuel. Okay. And now that I have solid biofuel, I could send it into this. But just in case, I think this is always a good idea. I think I should make like a split so that I can get like some solid biomass in case, well, for my logs, I guess, because I don't want to steal it from the line. So if I split it, I wish I could like split it like a ratio, like a good ratio, like a fair ratio, I guess. But, oops. Nope. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Why can't I build it? I got no plates. Now I got plates. Okay. Maybe I should have just carried this foundation over, but okay. Let me see if I can make this nice. That doesn't quite line up the way I want to, but the old ad'll do. Okay. So, what do I need for power? I need... These can probably share one pole, so I'm going to stick it right in the middle. Actually, everything can share it. There's only 3 constructors. And then I need something to connect to the main power. Okay, so now we're all connected. Tied to the darkness. Okay. Everything looks good. Creator dashboard. Stream. There we go. Alrighty. So that's running now. So now I just have to put stuff in. So this is the leaves. And this is the logs. Or the wood. So now that's gonna get making. Hopefully they don't get stuck in there. It does seem like, I don't like that it stops. I do have this new conveyor belt I can stick it in. Maybe that'll help it. Seems to be working good. It's moving as fast as it can. Alright, that's good. That's good news. Okay. So now solid biomass should be going now. Which I might just do like a quick hot swap. Alright. So now we are making solid biomass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the normal biomass out and hot swap it for the solid. And we'll see how long it lasts. It'd be nice to merge. Oh man, that would have been nice actually. I was thinking it would be nice to merge these together. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, cat? Alright, so we are making solid biomass. It's going. Is my fuel good though? Like, is this enough to power my factory? I should maybe make another one. Does it work? Did that work? No, it sends it right through. This goes there. Okay, so that should work. I'm so impatient. There it goes. Seems like it's going slow, so that's good. Now we have another one joining in. Oop. Now it's even slower, which is great. I think that's really... Well, I guess it's burning the exact same amount of biomass. There's just higher capacity, so it won't shut off. Which that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so that's probably fine then. So, okay, we solved that problem. This is definitely not making it as fast as it could make it. Probably because it's got to keep dumping all this biomass. Okay. Now what? What was I doing? Oh. So now that the fuel situation's taken care of, I think it's time to start working on, like, my actual factory. And since I cleared all these trees out of the way, it's gonna be good right here, I think. So, let me express the vision here. What I'm thinking is there a way to, like, go up? Can I jump this? That'll do. Maybe one higher. Can I do that? Alright, so I'm thinking the first floor to the factory is going to have all of my storage. So anything that gets made should get put down here in some way. So I don't know where exactly, but there should be lines of those storage bins in here. And maybe I just make multiple floors or areas for each of the, I guess you can call them departments for the materials. So right now I only have iron and copper. So I need like a whole department to handle the iron situation, and I need a department to handle all the copper situation. And so I think I like what I did for my biomass over there, where I have something being made and then it overflows into, well, I guess it doesn't overflow, it splits. It splits to either go into storage or it can go kind of into something else, like into the next thing. And kind of experienced that over there when we were learning about screws. That I'm going to have to probably use crafted items to build more crafted items. But I still need probably the original crafted items sometimes if I want to build things like power poles or power lines or conveyor belts. So those are like subcomponents that I still need so I can build stuff out in the world. I think. So anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna pipe up or conveyor up the iron ore to a smelting area somewhere in this spot. And then the smelted iron will go... Well, see, now I'm just asking my question. Do I need raw iron as part of anything else besides the components? Because if I do, then I'm going to think about it differently. Maybe I shouldn't think of that. I think right now I just want all, like, the materials that I can make and make lots of them. So... yeah, so I'll pipe it up to the iron department. So I gotta find out where the iron department is. Why don't I just make all the storage bins for the things that I know that I'm gonna want? So I'm already running out of plates. I need plates. You get some. Fuck. Oh yes, we have lots of this. Okay. Let me keep this part of the factory going. I still need lots of screws, so I'm gonna leave that going. Oh wait, I need plates. What am I doing? Did I grab them? I have some. Okay. That'll do. Alright. So, what I'm thinking is I need to pipe... oh wait. This is gonna get annoying. I need to make like a ramp. Let's just do it now. Okay. Okay. This is my walkway. Maybe I'll have the ore traveling up this. Alright. Let's think about all the things that we can make. And all the things that we're gonna want. There's storage, organization. Alright. So. There we go. Alright, so maybe that is plates. Are we centered? Wow. If I do it like this, I'm gonna run out of freaking space. Let's do this. So that would be plates. This will be rods. This will be screws. Surface is uneven. Oh, that was my problem. Plates, rods, screws. Smart plates? Is that what they are? I forget. What are these things? Oh, I need a crafting menu. Oh, what are these? Reinforced plates. So I need reinforced plates. Alright, plates, rods, screws, reinforced plates. For now, that's my iron. Okay. Cool. I like it. Alright. So let's pipe up the iron. I think for now I'm going to route this thing up, and then we'll get back to mining when this depletes. Oh wait, but this is raw. Oh man, never mind. I do have a bunch of raw iron as well. Storage. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put all the raw iron I still have in there. I think this is all right. Oh no, this is copper. Okay. So we'll get back to mining after this depletes. This is just our temporary iron source. Okay. The fuck? That's not what I want. Why is it doing that? I don't want it to bend. I want it to go straight. But probably because it has that platform at the bottom. Okay, that should work. Here we go. Okay, let's try it. Oh. Okay. Iron ore. This is our intake for iron ore. So we're gonna send it to the smelters, which I'm gonna put the smelters all the way back here. I'm gonna make the iron department on this floor against my better judgment. Yeah, I'll do it down here. And I'll put smelting all the way in the back. Okay, so now I just need my smelters. Smelter. Okay. So I don't know how many I need. We'll start with 3. I'm not sure if that'll be too much or too little, but and I do the splitter. Oh, I fell. There. Wish I could jump higher. If there's flying in this game, I definitely want it. Because I cannot... Did I line that up correctly? I did not. so bad at this. Okay. Or she blows. Okay. Make iron. Make iron. Make iron. Okay, so we're gonna make lots and lots of iron. When it comes out of here, where do I want it to go? Well, iron needs to go into... it needs to go into plates and rods. So... I can... Can I, like, combine these together? Like, merge it? Oh, that's not right. Okay. There we are. Oopsies. Okay. So we make the iron, comes out, spits out over here. Cool. Now we can make something with this iron. What should it be? It should be plates first. No, not assembler. Constructor. Constructor. I probably need more room. Alright, I'm gonna put this here, probably. Just commit to it. Just think about it. Is this too close? I don't think so. I think it's like the perfect... I think it's perfect, actually. I might hate that I did this later. I can't jump anywhere. Oh wait, these don't line up. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, it needs to be a splitter. That's what it is. Splitter. That way. This way. So just make two. And we're just gonna loop this around like this. It just hit me that maybe I could use some smelters for the plates and some smelters for the rods. So maybe I should do that. Wait, why did I do that? Oh, damn it. sure this doesn't break. Yeah, so I'm thinking this one. Because maybe I can do a couple for... Let's do the plates first. Let's just worry about the plates. I'm going to simplify just so I don't confuse myself. Okay, that and that. Great. This into that. Cool. Now, when we get plates, we need to store plates and then have like a place for the plates to go for building. So I think what we need is a merger. Or we could just have one going into this while another one... No, they should both feed into that. They're gonna merge. Keep it this way. So one will go into the storage. So then we can start building an inventory of it. But I know that it's important to build a buffer for the next line. I don't know where I'll be using it. Or what are plates used for? They're used for... This frickin' reinforced plates, which require screws too. So I will need them. Oh. What if I put it like on top? Can I put it on top? That's not what I mean. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's do logistics. Splitter. I'll put it right here. I think I have to fix this because otherwise it's not going to work. And then I will have a lift. Which can bring it elsewhere. Okay. Let's think about power. Well, these can share a pole. And these can share a pole. Connect these two. There we go. And now we need a main power line that's gonna be over here. So I might as well make this now. I need a main power line that's gonna feed my factory. Okay, I'm thinking right along the end over here I can put them on. Oops. Okay. I don't need to make them that close. There. Got to power my factory. Sure. Why not? Alright. So now I have everything powered. But I need these guys to make plates. Plates. Okay, why isn't this working? Iron ore. This is iron ore. It's got no power. Oh, that would help. There we go. Cool, so now it's smelting. Being turned into iron bars. That looks nice and even. I like that. Cool. They're making iron plates. Iron plates should come out. That's not nearly as many as I thought it would make. So I should do more. Do these have an abundance of iron? So this uses 30 iron per minute. And how many are we supplying? So we should be providing the exact amount. Because this is 30, that's 30. That needs 30 and that needs 30. So it should be making exactly the amount that we need. So if I want to have another row of constructors for iron plates, which I might... I think I need one more constructor or something. There's a space. There's like a 2-piece space. So I guess I... Oh wait, let me think. That's because this is making 2 iron plates. Oh yes. And this is a 60-piece line. So that means if we could do one more constructor... But if we want one more constructor, that means we need one more smelter. So let me fix this. So let's make a merger. I'll line it up with this one. Send it, and send it. And then this does not look good. How do I know when it's lined up? I guess so. Okay, so that makes sense. So I'm gonna make one more of these. That should be the... Huh? What is this? That's a merger. Nope, nope. Okay. And this is gonna make, yep, iron. That means I need one more splitter. Oh, that's wrong. So that should take care of that. And now we need one more power pole. Can I go up? Nope. Not empty. Alright, I hate what I did here with the power situation. Now I'm stuck. Okay, let's fix that. I don't like this. Every machine should have a freaking power pole. You have a power pole, it's right here. This one has this power pole, and this one has this power pole. You have a power pole right here. You also have a power pole, which is right here. And this one has a power pole right here. They are all daisy chained together. Just like these will be connected. And then they go to the main line. And then this also goes to the main line. Yes. And then we connect this one, connect that one, this one to that one, this one to that one, this one to that one. So everything's got a power pole. Cool. And it's making it. The question is it flowing? Nope. We got a push system going on. We're pushing faster than we can take. I learned about that. So I believe this is where the faster conveyor will help. Because we need to push more iron than we are making. Oh, yes, very true. This can just be the regular. That does not need to be. Okay, and then we need one more. Okay. Now we grab this guy. Alright, and this should be making plates. So, we're making 60 iron ingots. Sorry, no, we're making 120 iron ingots every minute. They're moving on the conveyor that can handle that. We are consuming all iron ingots, 120, to make 60 iron plates per minute. I think. Because this is 20, this is 20, and this is also 20. But we don't have enough of these ingots in here. I have to go prime this one up. Oops, I just stole it all. Let's prime it. But I think we are keeping up. I just think it needs to warm up. And we're sending all iron plates into here for now with a split here for when we need it, I think. I think that's the right thing to do. But I am not sure, so. So soon I expect this gap to close. Hopefully. Well, it's getting as good as it can get right now, so how about this one? This one primed. Oh, this is also having an issue of it not having enough. Am I making enough iron? That might be the issue. I'm not making enough iron. Because this keeps stopping. These both keep stopping. Does that mean I have to run a level 3 thing up here? I think I have to. And I don't have enough, so fuck that. Cool. I'm gonna save that. So what I might do is just maybe load up those machines. I'm not sure why it's not perfect. It should be perfect. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we just ran out. Good. So now I actually have to do my mining. So how much will this make? Oops, not what I wanted. $120. So it would be good for the belt that I can make but don't have enough material for yet. So this will have to do. But that should supply everything. That one is good enough for now, so we'll just leave it. That is good enough. Okay. Things are working. They're not like perfect, but they're working, so it'll do. Eventually this is gonna fill up, hopefully, and solve itself. But we do have like an abundance of iron ingots that are just sitting in that thing, I think, right there. So maybe I can go grab that. I can probably, I've been using this to keep this little cell going because I need the material to build stuff with. So I'm gonna let that keep going, but I'll steal some of this and kind of prime up the machines, and maybe that'll help. I don't know. Really what I need is more of those reinforced plates so that I can make more of the nice conveyor belts, because these 60 ones are too slow. So I'll just fill it. Just fill it. And I'll fill it. There you go. So hopefully that'll fill up this line, which gives these guys a chance to catch up. Because there's already a dead zone here with no ore. But I think theoretically, as long as all the machines are running at once, there should not be a gap anymore here. Which it looks like that's true. Yeah, I don't have any iron ore, so we're just waiting on this guy to get here. Alright, what's next? So really, I don't know where I'm going. I need to go do screws now. No, not screws. I need rods. I have plates. Now I need rods. So what do I need for rods? I've been playing for 2 hours. I need rods. Does that mean I need a separate line of ore? Because when I get the new reinforced plates to run this line, I'll have 120 ore. Right, oh yeah, that's actually the problem. I need 30 per minute for each of these, and this thing's only able to supply 60 per minute, so that is the bottleneck actually. Okay, so I do need to upgrade that. But even if that's the case, 120, I'm maxed out. I'm capped out here. So I need another ore vein to supply the next set of smelters. That's what I need. So I'm going to need to get out of the way of this business. Okay. So I don't know what the recipe is for the... Ooh, actually, can I do that? Ooh, I can stack it. So I can stack them on top of each other. That would look cool. So if I put a stackable conveyor here, or a stackable here, means I can connect them. I guess I'll do that. Okay. Connect. So that'll be another 120. And that should go up there. That's sick. I love that. Alright. Why can't I place it in line? That's not right. Okay. Maybe we'll figure that out up here. Hey, what is that? Why is it not going over it? Like, that's not the line. Oh, that worked. Okay, I mean, at this point, then I'm just gonna... wish I knew that I was gonna stack these ahead of time. But I'm committing to it now because I think it's a cool idea. Even though I'm definitely messing this up. I'm out of plates. Good thing I have plenty. Alright, so I need another one of these elevated stackable conveyor poles. Okay. It's probably way too far. Okay. Okay. At this point, I'm going to stack these like this. And now I can do it. Okay, so now... Okay, that goes in, and that lines up. And this goes in, and this lines up. And this goes in, and that lines up. In. 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 And in. Okay. So that's going now. Great. Get the power situation figured out over here. 1, 2, 3. Smelting. Oh, hello. How you doing, Rax Helven? I don't know why that name sounds familiar. I'm fine. I'm working on factory. You're not gonna try to sell me something, are you? As far as you know. Well, I appreciate the honesty. Goes a long way. I've never really like played through this game on my own. I did a little bit when my friends were into it, like I just kind of joined them, but I was found it very difficult to stay connected to like the math and how the stuff works, so I was like, let me just try it. Alright. Well, you know what sucks though? It's like a lot of people, it just seems like this is the case. You start streaming and you just get bombarded with people that want to sell you AI created like overlays, or you know, maybe they are doing art themselves and they just want to sell it. I think selling that stuff is cool. And I think if that's what you're good at and that's what you want to do, I think you should. But I think people prey on new streamers. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I don't think I plan on. I don't plan on it, and I guess I don't expect to make any money out of any of this. I just wanted to stream because there's a lot of times that I play games on my own. And I could share that with people, so. And some people like watching. Do I teach code? Yes, I do actually teach coding on stream. I've done it a few times before, in like the far, far past, but I do teach. So I teach kids how to code and make video games. That's like a side gig that I have outside of my day job. And I am actually working on a couple of projects, so it would be cool to do that on stream as well. Cause I like helping people. I want people to learn, and I'm not like the best at it, but I taught myself how to do it, and now I teach kids how to do it, and the families like it, so everybody seems to enjoy it. Code my own art program. I don't even know how to print Hello World. Code your own art program. Like what kind of art program? Like something like Paint, or like more complex than that. Yeah. I think making an application can be very intimidating. I think Python makes it so. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to jump up on this. Python is. So I'm sure you know what coding languages are. You don't plan to do so, but it would be it's your fantasy, I say. I mean, one of my fantasies is to make a video game that all my friends would love to play. I always have this like image in my mind of people playing like a Mario Party or WarioWare kind of game. And I think that would be awesome. Alright, so I think what I need to do is I need to get these things out. I need a merge, I think. Merge. It's definitely doable though. I mean, I like, a lot of kids don't have confidence in what they do, and I can open their mind to it pretty quickly, that they're definitely able to do it. How long have you been coding for? Ooh, how many years has it been? Like 15 years, probably? No, that's too long. Maybe like 10 years. Probably like 10 years. So what happened was I always wanted to make video games. So the first coding language that I learned was batch coding, which is kind of like, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Yep, you got it. That is how old I am. The goes by fast. But yeah, I started coding with batch programming, which is like the command prompt, like on a Windows. And really, the only thing you can do in that is like all system stuff, like writing to files or copy or like print a screen using like messages, like text. And I just like, what could I do with that? And I was like, let me just try to make something out of that. And I was just so motivated to do it. I don't have that motivation these days to like do that, but man, it's alright. Yeah, I definitely did not make that close or at the right distance. Are you a game dev or just do it for fun? I do it for fun. I mean, I want to make games. I mean, if I could do that, that would be the dream job. I would quit my day job tomorrow. Like if I could just do that. But I think I do a good job. Honestly, I think I'm hard on myself a lot on what I could do. I think I'm naturally gifted in being creative and doing that kind of stuff. I just don't have. If I was younger and I didn't have as much, God, I fucked that up again. If I didn't have as much going on in my adult life, maybe I would just do it and be more confident in doing it. I could share some of the projects I've worked on. A lot of the things that I've worked on are like, how did I screw this up twice? There. Yeah, I could show some of the projects I've worked on. A lot of the things that I've worked on end up being demos. So like I have an idea all day at work. I'm like, oh man, this would be such a great idea. Then I get home, and then I start working on that idea. I think it's all working now. Yeah. And then it's like a short demo of like the idea that I had. So if I'm thinking like, oh, it'd be really cool to make like a pinball roguelike game. So then I think about it all day, and then when I get home, I grind at it for like a few hours, or at least until midnight, until I have something that's workable. And I usually put it down by then. I'm burnt out on the idea. Or I get stumped because I don't have the artistic ability to make like the artwork and whatnot. And that's part of the enjoyment of making a game, is just seeing the game, seeing the artwork, and also the sound, all the sound. I think I can code it. If somebody gave me all the artwork, all the 3D models, if this was a 3D game, all the sounds, I could probably make something, but it would have to be like a really committed like person, because I do have ADD, like seriously, so I need someone who's much more focused than I am, and someone probably to work with too, like brainstorming ideas with, because I come up with ideas too quickly, and I think everything is a great idea, and I want to do everything. So having another person there to help me stay on track would be good. I'm like, actually, I tell my boss this on my day job. I'm like, I am like a gun. You can aim me at a project or a problem, and I will get it done. Like I'll do it, and I'll get it done quickly because I know it's a problem, and I know somebody else is counting on me to get it done. But if I have to do it for myself, it'll never get done because it's not as important to me as it is to other people. I care a lot about other people's time. You're a small artist who simps for people randomly. Oh, I appreciate that. I've made some cute artwork at times. I think I have this idea. I'd love to make this. So I wanted to make this detective style game where you play as like this hardened investigator, and it's very like noir. 2D side scroller, story driven, kind of point and click. But you're walking around in the world talking to people, collecting evidence and whatnot. And I made like a demo of that. I'd love to share that with people if I could. When I do art for others, I feel really motivated, but when I do it for myself, I just can't, or I get stuck. Yeah, it would be like a crime detective. I mean, spoiler, the story is essentially the opening act of the story would be a father is like this epic, like the best detective in the land, and he's just having a day off with his son, and son is just looks up to his father, wants to be a detective himself, like an investigator, like a criminal investigator, and he's out there doing like kid stuff, playing detective, but while he's playing detective, his father gets shot and killed. Now it scars the son for life. He still wants to be a detective, and he's naturally good at it even. Uh, and the whole story revolves around finding out who actually killed his father. Because by the time the son is old enough, I mean, the case is cold, nobody knows what the hell happened, but the story would essentially really start when our main character learns about some lead that points him back to maybe I can actually find the answer to my father's killer. You know, and it'd be a story-driven thing. So it would be like a visual novel point and click. I wouldn't say as much visual novel, but I mean it could feel like a visual novel because it is. Sorry, there's like a motorcycle outside. Thinking more like Professor Layton. I don't know what Professor Layton is. Let me see what that is. That sounds familiar. Professor Layton. Oh, it could be like Professor Layton. Definitely not point and click. Oh, it could be point and click. This is what I mean. Like I have so many ideas. Like when you get my head turning, I'm thinking, oh, it could be something like this, or it could be this other thing. How about I just show you the demo that I worked on? I'll take a break from this just for a second. I'll see if I can get OBS switched to play. I think I have a video actually, so I don't have to go far for it. I don't know where I'll find it though. Give me 1 second. Video. That's right. I need a video of it. And I do have a video of it. I just don't know where it is. Oh, it's probably my portfolio. Yeah, because I started making a portfolio of all my projects. Ah, this is it. Okay. Let me, it's just playing because it's a GIF. Let me get this switched over. No, you're not interrupting at all. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I was waiting for someone to come in and have a conversation, so I'd rather be talking about this than anything. Because otherwise I'm just mumbling to myself how to make a factory, so let me share. Alright, how do I do this? I need to share a window. Not a game capture. Not a display capture. Window capture. There we go. Detective demo. Okay, so you can probably see this on screen now. So I made the artwork for this, and I don't like to brag, honestly. I never get to talk about my projects at all. I'd love to talk with people about my projects, but I don't talk about them with anybody because I don't ever think that they're worth it. A lot of them are just like half-baked demos that I don't think really anybody would care about. But this is something I was a little more proud about just because I had more time to work on the artwork. So I did all the artwork, including the animation for his walk. It took a long time just to make this little scene, but the idea is that our main character, detective here, was walking to the bar, the King Ken, where he would enter and, you know, sit down at the bar, you know, get a drink, just be that classic detective, like, hardened guy. That was one of them, and I just took some, like, clip art of, like, a silhouetted car to have that in the background, and actually, if you play the real demo, there is music, and there is, the car sounds, and the rain, and the walking, so it does feel like an immersed experience for a demo, but that's that. But I have lots of stuff like that. There's a lot of projects that I've worked on. I appreciate that. Pixel art is very hard. The people who do that for a living are insane. And you have to like ignore a lot of your inner thoughts telling you that something doesn't look right because it's pixelated, you know, because it's always like when you're editing it, you're really zoomed in, but when you experience it in game, you know, it's moving and it's interacting with the rest of the world, so it can be hard just to feel it out whether or not it's good. So I 100% agree, it's a very difficult thing to learn and do. But yeah, I've made stuff like that before. There was this really cool space shooter that I worked on as well. This little demo. If you're interested in seeing it one more, but I'll leave it up to y'all, because I don't want to take this away from the factory. For sure. Okay, then we're doing it real fast. Let's see. There's my shmup. So now I gotta do window capture. Instead of that, it should be this. So this guy, I didn't know really what I wanted it to be. This was an evolution of another game project I had, but I think I was just thinking, there was this old game called Ranger X that I thought was so cool, and I was also into like roguelites at the time, so that's where all the numbers and life bars come from. But this is another game I made all the artwork for, and I was trying to make just this high octane, flashy, explosive space shooter where you play as like this ranger, and this demo just kind of shows different enemy types. So you have these green like drone like guys who just move on a predetermined path that kind of move up and down like your classic space shooter enemies. And then you have these spinning axes that will pause, shoot at the player, and then kind of fly at the player after they're done with their cycle. And then you have these kind of bee-like enemies that swarm the player if you don't kill them. They're really easy to kill, but they will swarm the player. So you see that in the video. How long can you take at making these projects? It depends. I think I've gotten pretty good at blowing through the early parts of making a project like this, but I get so burnt out now, it's can't really say. I mean, this project took, I don't know, maybe 20 hours, this little demo, just to get going. So probably like a day after work, and then maybe a weekend, you know, when I was feeling up for it. But, you know, if you want to make a full game, that could take months, for sure, definitely. So if I wanted to turn this into a real game, you know, I'd have to really pick what it needs to be, you know, what is its identity, and then really plan out what the game project is going to be. And I think that's where my hang-up is, because clearly I'm not absolutely dog at making artwork. I can make some, but it's just, if I don't know what the heck I'm making, I can't go any further. You know, I go as far as what I made, and then I'm not sure what comes next. Uh-oh. Everything's turned off. Why is it all turned off? Did I run out of power? Well, I definitely went down. Immediate power grid problems. I could have ran out of fuel. That's probably what happened, actually. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, the fuel line is dead. I gotta get some more trees. Well, thanks for asking about it. I appreciate it. I really, like, When I say I don't brag about my games or I don't show my games to anybody, that's 100% true. I almost show them to nobody because I don't know who would really care about it. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me to be able to nerd out about it. But, well, you always feel good when it comes to show something you've been working on. I think that's what sucks too, actually. What I got burnt out the most on is that I worked so hard on these projects, these demos, because I probably have made over 100 little demos. But when you don't have anything to show for all that work that you did, it does add to that burnt out feeling like, oh man, am I ever going to actually make something? Like what? Because usually, if you ever do want to learn to code and make games or do something like a big project like that, people always say, start small, make demos. Your first project is not going to be your dream project. You know, let your dreams die, yada yada. So I did that. Right? I've been doing that for years. But at some point, I'm just like, okay, well, when do I actually go for it? And there's moments where I'm like, oh, this is a really good idea. I'm gonna stick it out. But then I find some reason why it sucks, and then I stop. I joke about it, and then not really. It's ouch, asshole. I joke about it sometimes. I'm like, maybe one day I'll just break both my legs in like a car accident, and then I get to just be a game developer. Because I won't have a choice. I'll have to just change my life so drastically that maybe it'll just force me into doing something as radical as just becoming a game designer. Okay, let's get some more wood. But what do you do? I'm talking about myself a lot. Do you go to school? Do you work? Do you write? That's true. That's true. I guess that's the point. Summer vacations, gotcha. I guess I didn't really think about that. Streamers kind of do have to be about themselves. Make themselves interesting. You're an artist. Any particular art style you like the most? You like anime drawing styles? Do you like, or manga drawing styles, I should say? Art block, sadly. Ah, yeah. I mean, what's your favorite thing to draw? When I was a kid, I was just obsessed with drawing birds. They were awful, but that was my favorite thing to draw. And dragons. I would draw a lot of dragons. What do you like to draw? Just random ladies and dudes. Oh, okay, I see. So no furries, I see. Darn. That's a joke. I do think some of the furry artwork is kind of cool, though. Alright, so cut down a lot of trees. I think this is my wood. Okay, and this should be the grass. Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, foxes are awesome. I love foxes as well. Great. Okay. Ah, this one ran out of fuel. And this one also. Okay. That explains a lot. Take this out. I'm gonna split it. I'm gonna put that in. Alright. Yeah, foxes are awesome. I like fox. Always wanted a fennec fox as a pet. I thought they were so cool. Okay. So I think what that situation taught me is I do not have enough stuff for fuel. So I need to go do that. Probably don't need these trees. I'll be leaving now. It was nice to talk. Good night. Have a great night. Thanks for chatting. Oh, it's already 8 o'clock. I gotta figure out how to put chat on stream. That would be cool. But I think this is it for my YouTube or my stream. I think we'll call it. I'm gonna put some more stuff in the burners. And then just let's just call it after that. That's grass. Wood. And then I think I could just load biomass into here if I can. That. Okay. So that'll keep going now. Alrighty. Well, it was fun streaming and having a good conversation. Thanks for watching. I'll probably continue the factory later. Bye bye.